Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do another pour today. Today I'm going to work on a 24 by 30 canvas. It's reused. It didn't have a great pour, the last pour, so I decided to scrape it instead of letting it dry. So yeah, I'm going to be using some sort of soothing colors today. I'm going to use a Payne's Gray, a middle dark blue, a light blue or a light turquoise, gold, and some cream. That's going to be our colors for today. Okay, so I'm gonna get everything going here and I will show you my paints and we'll go from there. Okay guys, here I am back at the canvas. This is the canvas I'm gonna be using. It's a 24 by 30 gallery wrapped. You can see it's got the big edges there. And yes, I did scrape off painting that I wasn't too happy with. So these are the colors I'm gonna be using today and I'm gonna pour them in this order. I have this cream right here, which is basically gold and Artist Loft Soft Body White. That's Payne's Gray, and this is just plain old gold. Now this blue is Artist Loft Soft Body Blue, a little bit of Artist Loft Soft Body White, and some gold. This makes sort of a turquoise color. And this is just Artist Loft Soft Body Blue right out of the bottle. And then here is my dump paint, and that is Artist Loft Soft Body Black. So I will be using my strainer today, and we'll see what we come up with. So guys, I'm gonna double check the consistencies and we'll get everything ready and we'll get started. just love it when you thought you had it on time lapse, but you did not. But this is what I ended up with. Actually quite interesting. It reminds me of a bird's nest with robin eggs in it. How about that? So these big old puffy things in the middle there are distracting for me, but I'm going to just, touch it up just a little bit. I don't think I'm going to take too much out because I don't want to mess things up too much, but just look at the contrast. That Payne's gray reacted more than I thought, and that white with the Payne's gray and the blue is really kind of cool. So let me walk over here. Yeah, so most likely I'm just going to take out the edge. I'm going to leave all these little dots here the best I can. Some of these pearls I will make a little rounder. I probably will make these just a little bit smaller, smooth this out over here. And that's about it. I don't want to mess with too much, to be honest with you. I think it's actually pretty cool looking. I wasn't expecting it to look like this. Yeah, so I just need to trim some of these up. I know you probably don't want me to, but I think I will. But let me just let it dry. Let's see if it dries overnight, and I'll get to it first thing, and we'll talk more about what needs to be done. I do see a few speckles coming in. I'm hoping they do open up to be more pearls, and we can go from there. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and let's just see what happens overnight. Okay, friends, here we are. It's the morning after, and everything, I believe, is dry. This is a very interesting look. Yeah, it looks dry. I am going to go in and just shape some of these. I may even make this one a little bit smaller. I just feel like it needs to be a little bit more round. And yeah, I'll show you up close. So that Payne's gray surprised me. It looks almost black, but I like the way it circles around. Oops, pull up a little bit, the negative space. Then you have the white sort of mixed with the blue around it as well. So I think it's a very pretty composition, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, so I'm gonna set things up. I'm just gonna do a little bit of touch up. I'll put this on a time lapse so you can watch and be so amazed. I'm being sarcastic. Okay, guys, hold on. Okay guys, here we are. I just did my touch-ups, if you probably watched in the little time-lapse video. I didn't do a whole lot, and I did keep these big ones here. I just felt like it's a big risk to make them smaller, and I think it just pulls your eye more into the negative space. So I like the orientation this way, primarily because I have this dark spot here sort of to anchor the rest of the painting. I love the spokes that come out. It really just kind of pulls your eyes right in. So I did just round a few of these pearls down here, like through here, a little bit through here. And of course I took the edge off, but I wanted to keep a little bit of a line there, just because I think they're interesting. They look like little eyeballs, as you can see. I might have to do some touch-ups down there. But yeah, this has turned out pretty cool, actually. I love this ring of blue with the white. I think that is really kind of cool. Okay, so yeah, this is a keeper. And yeah, I'll do something soon again. I'm gonna do something larger and we'll see where we go with that. Okay, friends, thanks for stopping by. And again, if you have any questions, you can ask in the notes below, or you can email me at dwightpours@yahoo.com. Okay, have a great start to the weekend.